The World Cup groups are here. They have been officially drawn after 2 excruciatingly long hours. After 2 painful hours, we've got the draws. We've got all groups, all 12 groups, now that there are 48 teams, and we're going to react to them. But first, as always, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you enjoy it. Share it with some friends, okay? But we have to talk about this draw because, guys, what was that? FIFA, seriously, was that a Netflix TV show or a World Cup draw? One thing I hate, right, when watching Champions League draws, because they're every year, is how long it takes. I will never complain again for a Champions League draw, guys. Never. I will never complain over a Champions League draw ever again. Because a Champions League draw is an Instagram reel compared to whatever the hell that Netflix show was. A Champions League draw is a TikTok compared to whatever that documentary was. Bro, it took an hour and 27 minutes. I counted it on my phone. I timed it. It took 1 hour and 27 minutes until the first country was pulled out of the bulls. The bulls, you understand? The bulls and the bigger bulls. Whatever the pop bulls things. It took that long. Of course, they did the whole Mickey Mouse, let's fake it, we'll pull out Canada, Mexico, and USA, take a picture, take a selfie. They did all of that, because I was thinking, oh, actually, hold on a minute. 45 minutes in, just after I filmed my TikTok, basically saying that this is taking an eternity to do. I was thinking, oh, okay, actually, we're getting on with it. No, they just messy fake shotted us. They messy body feint sent us the wrong way. There was prizes given out to Trump. What else was there? Selfies getting taken. There was Kevin Hart on stage. There was Rio Ferdinand on stage. There was a bunch of athletes like Wayne Gretzky, Tom Brady, Aaron Judge, I don't know, the baseball guy, Shaquille O'Neal. There was all these massive celebrities, right, on stage, cracking jokes, wasting everyone's time. Why couldn't they just pull out the balls quickly? This could have been done in half an hour. It could have been done in 30, 35, 45 minutes tops. Cool. You set out the stage, Bocelli sings. Okay, everyone likes Bocelli. Bocelli in his prime again, it's nostalgic, it's cool, whatever. He announces it to the world, he starts singing. But they had a bunch of different singers. It was becoming a concert. It was too much. No one cares. Me tuning into that I'm a football fan. Everyone else tuning in is a football fan. All we wanted to see was which nation is playing who. That's it. We didn't want to have Infantino glazing everyone for 2 hours. We didn't want to see any of that. One interviewer doing interviews with literally everyone in the whole room. It took forever, bro. It took forever. What else did we learn? That there's going to be halftime shows at the World Cup? Come on, man. No one wants to see halftime shows at the World Cup. 15-minute halftimes become 30, 35, 45 minutes. Come on, bro. Keep that in the NFL. We don't want that in football. And what else did Infantino tell us? That football is bigger than the NFL, as if we didn't know that. Bigger than the Super Bowl. Come on, bro. We learned nothing from that. But what we did learn was the draw, which I'm going to react to because that's the important thing. Instead of that FIFA draw that was breaking everyone's balls and took 2 hours and 15 minutes. This is the group stage, guys. Group A, Mexico, South Africa, South Korea, and then either Denmark, North Macedonia, Czech Republic, or Republic of Ireland, depending on who wins the playoff. And Mexico, South Africa is actually the first game of the whole World Cup, running it back to 2010, which is quite cool, quite nostalgic for me because 2010 was the first World Cup I truly remember. I was so young for the 2006 World Cup, I don't have any memory of it. 2010 was actually the first one where I have memories of when I was 6 years old, so that'll be nice. I mean, this group here, it's okay, it's cute, it's like, it's not that interesting. Let's be real. Like, who's going to win the playoffs? Most probably Denmark or Republic of Ireland. It's okay, the group. It's nothing too special. It's a decent group. It's a starting group. Group B affects me. Okay? Potentially. It potentially affects me. I'm not going to speak too much into existence in case it doesn't come true. But I'm confident, of course. We got Canada. Again, host nation as well. Cool. We got Qatar, hosted the last World Cup. We got Switzerland. And then we have either Bosnia, Wales, Northern Ireland, Italia. Now, it affects me, of course, because if we qualify, guys, we're going to be playing either Well, we're going to be playing against Canada, Qatar, and Switzerland. Now, I don't want to, what's the phrase? Get rid of my horses. What's it? Let go of my horses. You know when you get excited too quickly? I don't want to get excited too quickly. Because, of course, we still have to beat Northern Ireland and then the winner of Bosnia and Wales. So there's 2 games. But if we can just lock in and do what we need to do and do our job and fight for the badge and fight for the nation, fight for the people and win on the pitch, we will be going to the World Cup next year. And our group will be that. And that group there, guys, I promise you, is a nice group. I would go as far to say that group there is easier than our playoffs to get to the World Cup. Genuinely. The teams here we got to play are scarier than these teams in the group, I would say. I'm not lying. Qatar, come on, man. Fries in the bag. Canada, yeah, host nation. Jonathan David, Alphonso Davies. Fries in the bag. Switzerland, cool. Pay some respect there. Decent little European nation. But beatable. If we were to actually qualify, we could top that group, in my opinion. We have the players to do so. But of course, we have to get there first. So I don't want to get too carried away. I don't want to get too jumpstart. You know what I mean? But that's nice. That's nice. Of course, we have to focus on our games in March, as I'm saying. But I'm coming at this from a hypothetical. We do go to the World Cup. That's a nice little group. Group C now. I'm liking Group C. Group C is the best so far. We got Brazil. We got Neymar carrying on his legacy. His last ever World Cup. Can he bring it home? Probably not, I'll be real. But still, you never know. We got Morocco, the first African team to ever reach a World Cup semi-final in 2022. They're a good team. Morocco were the first African team to qualify as well for this World Cup. Morocco are good. We got Haiti. I'll be real, I've never seen Haiti play one single football game in all of my life. I'll be honest, guys. I have no idea if they're good at football, bad at football. I've never seen them play. I can't name you one Haitian player. I don't know. And Scotland. That's a nice little group. Haiti, respect. You're going to finish last, most probably. Brazil, Morocco, Scotland. It's probably Brazil, Morocco going to go through. They are the first game as well in that group. But Scotland, you know, the Scots. Let me tell you something about the Scots, guys. When you talk about passionate fans, these guys here are ride or die. The Scots adore their nation. They adore the team. When I was in Germany for Euros 2024, yeah, I was staying in like Dortmund area, Cologne. I promise you, the amount of Scottish people that were just in the streets, chanting, creating an atmosphere, backing their team, it was nuts. And most of those fans did not even have tickets to go to the game. They were just going to the fan parks. They were just there to create an atmosphere. They didn't even have tickets to the games. They were just there enjoying backing the team. So the Scottish fans will be out there in full effect. I know that for a fact. That's like a guarantee. That's a banker. I would bet all my money on that. So that will be a really good group. Group D, USA, Paraguay, Australia, then the winner of Turkey, Romania. This is my flag. Is that Slovenia or Slovakia? I think Slovakia. And then Kosovo. Let me just VAR check that flag, boys. Yeah, that's Slovakia. Okay, it's Slovakia. I was right. And Kosovo. So Zagrova, Kenan. Hopefully one of them two will go to the World Cup. I'd rather Kenan goes to the World Cup. I hope Turkey can go. But again, it's just a bit of a dead group. I'll be real. That's a dead group. USA, McKennie, Wales. I mean, they're alright. Host nation, it's cool, whatever. Paraguay, Australia. It's a bit of a dead group. Group D. Group E, Germany, Curacao, Ivory Coast, Ecuador. It's alright. It's alright. Germany should pretty much sweep that group. No doubt about it. I believe Ecuador were the second best South American nation, I think, in the qualifiers. Decent Group E. Group F. I like Group F. Netherlands, Japan were good in the 2022 World Cup. Ukraine, Sweden, Poland, Albania, then Tunisia. That's an interesting group. That is an interesting group. I do probably see Netherlands topping it, but I think for second place, it's going to be a good battle. I see second place being a good battle. Group G, we got Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, Belgium, they should top it. Egypt with Salah, he needs a point to prove. I don't actually know if I don't know if Salah's actually ever played in a World Cup. This might be his first and last World Cup because he's Asian as well, which will be interesting to see how he mounts in it. Group H, Spain, Cabo Verde, Saudi Arabia, Uruguay. I'll be real, bit of a dead group. Spain will win, Uruguay will finish second. It's pretty predictable. We know who's going through there. Moving on now to the best group. This is the best group here. Group I. France, Senegal, Norway. And then here my flag knowledge, I'll be so real. I think Iraq, France, Senegal, Norway are going to be top three. 100%. They're going to be fighting for the top three. And what I like about this group is the Mbappe-Haaland storyline. It's Mbappe versus Haaland. Interesting. Who will come out on top? Two are having all-timer seasons as of now. Two could be on for the Ballon d'Or come next summer. If Mbappe wins the World Cup, let's be real, it'll probably go to him. If Norway can go far in the World Cup, he wins the league, Haaland. Unlikely both will happen, to be fair. But still, he could be on for the Ballon d'Or. I'm thinking this is the group of death. But it's not too bad. But I think it's the biggest group of death. But if I'm being personally honest, I think I could see a France-Norway going through just on how good and dominant Norway were in the qualifiers. But it'll be interesting. Group J, Argentina, Algeria, Austria, Jordan. It's okay. Argentina, Algeria, first game. Messi should top that group and Messi should go very deep into this World Cup. Group K, Ronaldo's group, Portugal. Then I think Congo, Jamaica, and I don't know the other flag. I'm sorry, guys. Flag knowledge is not there. Uzbekistan, Colombia. Portugal, Colombia should go through pretty easy. And Group L, we got England, Croatia, Ghana, Panama. Actually, quite an interesting group as well. I think Group L is interesting. Group L and I are probably the best. England should top it pretty comfortably. Croatia, Modric, last run. Modric, and also Croatia just good in World Cups. 2018 finished third. 1998 finished third. 2022, I believe, semi-finals. Very good nation in it. Ghana, I believe Ghana didn't qualify for AFCON this year, so I don't know how strong Ghana are, but typically they're a good footballing nation. And Panama as well. I believe Panama played England in the 2018 World Cup. Harry Kane's going to have a field day. But yeah, these are the groups. Regarding me, of course, I'm most interested in Group B, because that's the one that Italy could hypothetically play in, and I think it's a very nice group if we were to qualify. Group I, I'm looking forward to, in terms of like individual game matchups, France, Norway, definitely looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Spain, Uruguay. That'll be a good game. Brazil, Morocco. That'll be a really nice game. England, Croatia will be good as well. Portugal, Colombia. I think those games are the ones I'm looking forward to. I believe now it's they organized it so France and Argentina are on opposite ends and they can only meet each other. No, sorry. Spain and Argentina are on opposite ends, so they can only meet each other in the final because they're ranked 1 and 2 in the world. And then England's on one and France is on the other, I believe. That's what Rio was saying, at least. Honestly, it was so confusing, the whole breakdown of it and the whole, let's say, draw. There was just so much music, so much random stuff going on. I couldn't even understand how the different sides of the draws worked. But this is it. My apologies for the bad flag knowledge, guys. My flag knowledge ain't great. I don't know. But let me know in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen, which game are you most looking forward to? There's a couple good ones that I mentioned. And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video, share it with some friends. And I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully, we will be at this World Cup. Forza Italia.